Hello everyone. This is yo faithful Amanda Splats, the Amanda Splats Project. Having some tech issues with your man Zosima Starkis. How's it going, my dude?
Yeah, Google's data centers are not being used for the right purposes because my go live button on my stream overlay does not, or my stream console does not seem to be turning on.
Well, it happened to me too. Like it took a minute and a half. Like I had to refresh the page just for it to come up. Um,
Oh, let me try that.
it's weird. It didn't do that this morning. I was doing Fallout earlier. By the way, we murdered the crap out of Benny, and it worked fine this morning. I don't know what it is. I know Malone's been having problems with it too. I hate to think that YouTube updated something like over the last like 3 or 4 hours without telling us.
Oh,
I,
here it is. Here it is. Wait, ready and
all right. So while you're doing that, I've got Tabletop Simulator going. Go ahead and invite me or give me the room code.
I mean, it is kind of weird that my 7 minute like epic intro is going on while we're talking right now.
Right.
But you know what?
Well, I
The
thought.
show must
Well,
go on.
well, I won't go into the room until you're there and we start the actual thing. But like, go ahead and give me the text me the server password so I can get in.
You know what? Let's. I should probably change it each time. So eventually, people will figure out what it is. So
All right. You just use like an RNG generator or something. It needs to be refreshed for some reason. Spaghetti Cut YouTube. Yeah, that's weird, Milan. I don't get it myself. It has to be refreshed between streams because, like I said, I had no problem this morning. Things were fine this morning. Then I took a nap, and then things went to shit. It's kind of amazing how often that happens.
so yeah, for the next few weeks, I'm going to be bouncing between videos about shorts about Mesoamerica and Renaissance Italy.
Awesome. I look forward to it, man. I look forward to the extra context to what we're doing. It's really cool.
So there are some interesting things about untold stories about both sides. Like, for example, for example, there was Da Vinci was actually tried at one point for being gay,
Oh,
because being gay back then was punishable by death in like medieval Italy.
that's not cool.
But charges were ultimately dropped.
Nice. The man beat the
Most
rap.
likely, most likely some of his detractors were making stuff up. The reason that the charges were dropped is because the person who reported him anonymously and didn't actually sign the document.
So just some rando in the ether said, "Hey, Da Vinci likes dudes," as like proof for it didn't happen, and it didn't, and then he went and built like the Mona Lisa and tanks. Da Vinci was a busy man. He was too busy for love.
I mean, yes, he actually actively said in his journals that banging is beyond procreation, distracts people from the important stuff.
Wow. The man had his own dedication.
Yeah, that was a very common belief among like the really wise men, like wise philosopher like men like Plato.
There you
Yeah,
go.
people keep talking about how Plato was, I don't know, getting freaky with his disciples, but no, he was a total prude.
Yeah, man, there you go. You learn from the greatest. If one thing you learn from the greatest minds of that generation, that time frame, never goon. There you go. I'm sorry, this is getting off to a horrible start.
You know what? I think I'm going to open your stream so I can read your chat. I don't think it's not like we have any like secrets tied.
Yeah, because like I'm
The
gonna lose
same.
anyways. Like it's not like we're playing Red Dragon Inn or anything where like it's cards. This is all about like RNG and armies and stuff. Okay, thanks. I'm putting in the code now. May go to the game screen just briefly so I can go ahead and change the window. Or no, I could do that with Studio.
You know, Red Dragon is the name of one of the Hannibal Lecter books, right?
Yeah, it's like supposedly like when they made it into a movie, it was like one of the really bad ones. Like nobody liked it.
Apparently, Hannibal Rising was underrated.
I never saw that. Use your seat, red player. Like it. Loading up right now. Bacon Cat Bug does not work on this mod anymore, so don't. Oh, I thought Bacon Cat Bug was like a certain bug that people were using to cheat. No, it's just apparently an ooze.
But yeah, as you can see, the dimensions are almost exact. Let's see. Yep, 70, almost 72, and more or less 48. I had to fiddle with the dimensions on. Yeah, I had to fiddle with the dimensions in the JSON file of the same object. Yeah, when you have a bunch of different hobbies, you pick up a variety of like weird skills.
Yeah, that's the great thing about like casting a wide net and practicing a lot of different things. It's that you learn a lot. But you then that can curb that RNG. Well, that's what I'm hoping to do today, Malone. Because like I lost so far, I'm behind 2-0, but that just means like I get extra stuff, and you can see right now the extra stuff.
So you had better win this because I need that extra 300 points in order to purchase Raptor Riders because I need those for the next mission. And if I don't win this, then I will have to actually get rid of some of my units.
No promises, man. I'm trying to save up for the Titan. If I don't go into chapter 10 without enough points to get a Titan, there's gonna be problems, repercussions.
But, wait, so we both actually want to lose this game, all right?
Yeah, that's the best. It's like that one scene in Malcolm in the Middle where Francis and his officer were both trying to lose the golf game or trying to lose the game of pool, and just having most super ultra impressive trick shots meant to sink the cue ball in the pocket.
So yeah, welcome, creatures of all ages. My name is Optimus Tarkus. I am, for tens of thousands of years, I have walked among you, fought in your battles, advised your greatest heroes and villains. But now the time has come for me to lay down my arms and teach the youths of this world about the people I've met, the civilizations I've seen rise and fall, and the lessons I've learned.
Hello everyone, this is Yo Faithful Amanda Splats, the Amanda Splats Project, and we are doing Secrets of Tixal Part 2. If you ain't got one, you know what to do.
So, we have been yapping a lot on Amanda's stream while my intro's been going on. One thing I want to mention, yes, I know the Duchies of Vinci, the Conquistadors are supposed to be the bad guys, but they haven't really done anything wrong so far. Like, maybe if they arrived, they'd have been willing to trade. Obviously, they wouldn't have taken no for an answer, but no, but it was the lizard men, the Saurians, that chose to do a preemptive strike.
Yeah, well, we're here to conquer. We're here to savage all your resources and test out our little bots, and we're here to have a great time and also a horrible time. And I'm just pulling up the mission log itself right now. trying to find where we were. Like, we didn't do the outro to part 2, did we? Because, like, how this is, there are a total of 10 missions, and each one has some lore to read. Intro, one for each of the outro. I think, like, I was so exhausted at the end of last time that, like, it kind of left a little early and didn't do the troop thing until, like, the next day. Feeling like...
I didn't realize that was an outro. I didn't read ahead.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, what we did was... let's see, mission 2, bring them back. Yeah, I don't think we didn't read the part after mission 2, bring... Oh, yeah, we did. That's what we found. No, we didn't, because if I did, I'd have known that the tank was a thing. Like, when I saw, Caro Armado, I had no idea it was a tank. I just saw there was this thing that has A3 and A6 rending, and I'm like, yeah, I need that. I need to thin those. I need to thin all these armies he's got.
But yeah, it is Leonardo da Vinci's tank.
Yeah,
or armored combat vehicle.
And he actually, Zoss actually put up a whole video last night looking into the tank. It's actually really cool looking, man. This guy, he's owning his craft in so many different ways, and it's great to see. I'm happy to
actually, the only reason I only uploaded one video last week is because I had a lot of like real life work, like job stuff.
Yeah, it happens, man.
I will have to catch up after I'm done with the stream. I have a confession to make.
Mm-hmm.
I am a filthy, dirty vibe coder. That is my job right now. I design apps. I do creative work. I design apps using Claude Code.
Cool. Do you find, like, is there a reason you use Claude, or is that just, like, don't dock yourself or say anything, but, like, is there a reason you prefer Claude? Because I don't hear a lot about Claude these days. It's mostly about, like, ChatGPT.
GPT is garbage.
Mm.
Claude is very good at writing code based on instructions. It really understands what you want really. It really understands what you want really well, and has just a long repertoire of capabilities of what exactly it can build. Like the thing I'm doing right now, a lot of it has to do with the Google Cloud authentication.
Right.
So, I would not actually be able to do it without programming. Also, it is a nifty plan where for $100 a month you can basically get unlimited tokens up to a certain amount, which you'll never actually exhaust.
Because I hear, like, there are, like, the AI bubble is kind of starting to collapse. Because, like, I hear that there are some companies where they're forcing people to use AI, just forcing them to plunk down those credits, sheerly so they can meet that token level. It's like, once, like, it is AI alone is keeping the U.S. economy afloat as it is right now. So once that bubble bursts, it's going to be some fun times.
Yeah, I mean...
Get your canned goods now.
I will specifically say that the idea that AI increases power costs is not entirely true. So I will give that. Now it does increase power consumption overall. Which means it increases carbon emissions. Assuming the power is supplied by burning fossil fuels rather than clean energy. However, generally, only the wholesale price of power actually goes up, in the sense that the AI companies pay for their own power, but retail prices that households pay, that is actually not based on market price. It's negotiated by the state. So it's negotiated by the state or like municipalities. So What data centers do is they consume power to the point that producing it is feasible. Like power companies can actually make a profit by a profit with the amount of power they sometimes consume. Like for example, at night when people aren't using it, because they're able to make such a profit at high enough prices, like take off of a large enough load. Um, Municipalities can actually negotiate for lower prices.
Well, these are the type of things, the legal wrangling that we're gonna have to start doing. Like you can't put the genie back to the tube.
It's the same. It's the same argument people made for data centers for mining Bitcoin,
Right.
but it is correct, however, that they use large amounts of water, and that is a valid criticism.
According to Malone, Flock was buying a lot of RAM. What's
I hope
Flock?
we get more nuclear energy from this. Yeah, we probably will.
Oh wait, Flock isn't that the people who do the like American version of the Chinese spy cams that are going up everywhere?
Pretty much.
Oh, Flock that. All right, so
I mean, do you remember that one scene in? Have you seen the movie Hot Fuzz?
oh yeah, it's been a long time though.
Okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh no, I remember. Like I've seen it, but like it is a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore because I don't want to spoil it.
That's
Anyways, yeah, one page rules.
So
For anyone who hasn't seen it, go watch Hot Fuzz. It's hilarious.
yeah, I preferred Shaun of the Dead, but Hot Fuzz is really good. So
Oh yeah, now I think of it, they are the same actors.
so as far as the reading goes, we are up to page 9 in the PDF. We didn't get the outro to part the first two.
Yeah, let me bring up Secrets of Tixal. So, let's get right on it.
And I do apologize. Apparently, like I was looking over the VOD last week to see how badly I screwed up. I kept calling one of your guys Hikuleo or something, like one of the original members of the Bullet Club. I'll try to remember the real names going forward.
Wait, so it's Teki and Hakatlo. It's like combining the two names.
Akatlo. Yeah, I think I was doing that. Like New Vegas went long last week, and I was kind of messed up in the head. But now I got like a 2-hour nap before this. I'm good. I'm ready to go, man.
All right, so who's reading the next the next part? Let me bring up the window.
Yeah, because if we'd done this, we'd know that the tank was coming.
All right, so Secrets of Tixal. Who is? Okay, that's mission 2. All right. Teki pulled hard on the rope binding the captured gecko, but it wouldn't budge. All around, he could hear the clash of battle roaring as he struggled against the tight knit, not tight knit.
Typo.
I don't know if that means something different. Tight night ropes.
I'm pretty sure it's a typo.
Then he heard it. He felt the ground rumble and the creatures begin to scatter out in the clearing. He was running out of time. Desperate, the priest bit into the ropes, spraying them with his teeth. He heard the slow grinding of metal and breaking of branches and wood as a gleaming steel hull began to emerge into the clearing. A caro armato cut through the brush and into the clearing, and Teki could hear more behind it. The progress was slow, but they were beginning to weaken when there was a sudden crack. Hakaklo's crab club broke the rope tied around the gecko prisoner. The prisoners are fleeing, the gator said. We must leave. Wait, Teki said, pointing to a strange device which was wandering around the field. Grab that machine, Hakaklo! Hakaklo looked at Teki and then bounded forward, grabbing the hunking metal prototype. Teki moved to help the newly freed gecko to her feet before fleeing alongside her. Another volley of cannon fire erupted from the Caro Armato, and all order broke among the soaring lines. even the Saurians and Gators were forced to scatter before the heavy Vinci tank. Teki weaved quickly through the trees as the metal monstrosity sliced through the vegetation, driving towards him. Hakatlo ran as well, keeping a close watch on the priest as he moved. The gator held tightly onto the strange walking table, which Teki had told him to grab, even as the device seemed to struggle against him. By the time they had stopped running, the first rays of sunlight had started to break through the canopy. Teki could no longer hear the sounds of clanging armor and grinding gears. Had faded long ago into the distance. The priest felt his hand shake. He had never seen battle before, and it had all been terrifying. Behind him, Hakatlo stood with the device pressed under his arm. It squirmed like a beetle on his back. The gator was tense, with a few fresh scars adding to the already impressive collecting of battle wounds. How do you face battle so calmly? The priest looked to his companion. I'm so used to knowing what will come next, but I did not know whether we would live or die. That uncertainty is a familiar feeling to a warrior, Hakatlo said, looking down at Teki. Most priests cannot understand it. They hide behind prophecies and predictions, but fate still surprises them from time to time. Teki thought about Hakatlo's words, seeking an answer to but found none. Hakatlo set the device on the ground, watching as it picked itself up. He grabbed its club as it began to move, but Teki motioned him to stop. The intricate instruments on its top began to click, slowly coming to life as the device seemed to orient itself. There was a pause, as Teki observed the instruments on the device robotically steady themselves. Oh yeah, this isn't very good grammar.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, isn't this translated from, like, another language?
I wonder if it is. I mean, Hakatlo shot a cynical glance at Teki before looking at the machine and his club. One steady motion would be enough to break the thing. Wait! Teki moved closer, a finger out, gently touching the device. It's pointing towards Tixal. Okay, you go ahead.
Take a sip here before I do the Wario voice. Incompetence! Ignacio snarled under his spyglass. Utter incompetence and failure! How could you have allowed this to happen? Sir, Lucrezia replied. Our forces are combined combing the jungle. We will find it. It's only a matter of time. It should not have been lost in the first place! Ignacio split the spyglass into his belt. Who was supposed to watch the device? I want that fool sent back to Vinci to oil my father's and my horses until their fingers fall off. Sir, Captain looked carefully over Ignacio. You said that you would personally manage the mind stone detector device. Let us not dwell on these matters. Recovering the device is of the utmost importance. Inertial Scout, a trusted soldier should be able to accomplish at least that. That is the most Wario thing you can say. The Saurians may have the advantage in these jungles. They have little that can stand against the Cairo and Raptor. Lucrezia smiled matter-of-factly. We only need to find them first. Then find them! Ignacio moved his hand to dismiss the captain. I don't care if you have to burn down the entire jungle to do it. A cry came from above, and Lucrezia's eyes followed it. Ignacio scrutinized her carefully, but before he could speak, Lucrezia held out a glove, and Carmia, her Atoma eagle, swooped down to land. It seems it will not be necessary after all, Lucrezia spoke with a sigh of relief. We found them. And that is where that's where the last stream was supposed to leave. Or that's where it was supposed to end up in the first one.
Reminder that in Total War Warhammer, steam tanks are a very late game unit, but here they're just handing it to you.
Yeah, I'm doing so bad. I've already unlocked the tank. The rubber banding is gonna be crazy in this one. By the time we get to Act 10, it's just gonna be your two heroes, and I'm gonna have like all of like Spain on the board. We're gonna run out of space. So that was the climax of part 1. And if we had gone that far, I'd have known that they want me to pick the tank. So, next page, Act 10.
Chapter 2, the Fires of Prophecy.
Yep, and it starts with you, man.
Teki leaned onto his staff, clutching it tightly as he panted desperately as he tried to catch his breath. Hakatlo stood beside him, straining to hold himself together. Teki could faintly hear the sound of snapping trees and clanking metal that signaled the Vinci approach. It was still distant, but it would not be for long. They had been running for nearly a day now and were approaching the edge of the jungle. With little time to rest or eat, every one of them was worn out and grateful for a moment's rest. Though Hakatlo tried to hide it, Teki could see that the gators were particularly exhausted in the fast pace. The device, though, which they had taken from the humans... You know, I just realized. Are we violating copyright?
I don't know, you might...
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I know... This, I know One Piece Rules is really chill about this kind of stuff. But, I don't know, it seems a little bit...
I feel like we're not selling it or anything. Like, we're using it as, like, it's just performative. We're actually acting these out. And, like, you might want to go ahead and double-check the terms of service. But I feel like we are actually acting these out and doing something performative with us.
You know what, just to be safe, I think I'm going to, what is it? I'm going to private the bots after this.
Yeah, what?
What you do with it is up to you, but I am a little bit concerned because I really appreciate this company's work.
Copyright rules. Full on page. Rules. Let me go ahead and look it up quickly.
I mean, people on Twitch do reacts all the time that would violate copyright in Japan.
Yeah, but we're not in Japan.
Good thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, one-page rules, terms, and conditions. Here we go. All the provided files remain the property of one-page rules. By becoming a patron, you're given rights to only for your personal use of these files. You may not share, sell, distribute, rent, transfer, copy, reproduce, republish files in any way. You may not sell, share, distribute, rent, transfer the prints you make anyway. You may not recast the prints. You may not resize or cut the contents of the files for personal use. Or you may resize, cut the contents of files for personal use. You may not sell, share, distribute, rent, transfer, copy, reproduce, republish, or result in any way. You may also not otherwise modify, duplicate, create derivative works of disassemble, reverse compile, reverse engineer the files in any way.
But what about the books?
That's a good question. Let's see. Everybody could pick a shop or books. Clicking lore books just does that. Because that's literally the entire terms and conditions page.
Terms and conditions.
So are you a patron?
Well, yes, I am.
So this would be for personal use. Like, we're not making any money off of this. I'm not monetized. I'm never gonna be monetized. This is a hobby. I'm not ads or anything. It's to be personal use.
Yeah, this is sort of personal use. Ah, that's right. Malone says this is basically a let's play.
Yeah, it sounds like it's piracy now. Yeah, because we are making this a transformative work. It's a good eye though. Good eye keeping out.
Well, anyways, I will continue. I will continue this, and I will keep the VOD up because, like I said, it is kind of like a let's play.
So it looks like the rules are like for the physical items themselves.
Yes.
Size or recut the contents. but you may not sell, share, distribute, rent, transfer, copy, reproduce, or republish. So, like, we're just reading.
It's why I'm really hesitant to actually publish the I'll do that. So link the book in the description. Secrets of Tixal. It's on Drive Through RPG.
Yeah, worst comes to worst, I'll just private the VODs and cut out the reading part.
Interesting. This is actually part of a saga of a planned saga of campaigns ends in of which there are currently three in fantasy specifically. The last tier, the one that wait, so let me see. The last tier, I believe, is the one Malone and I did is saga is book 2, which is city which is a city of which is a city of ratmen defending themselves against an invasion of war demons.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this is the first one.
Well, I'll admit after this, like, maybe we could do others in the futures, but I kind of want to get through Secrets of Tixal first. Like, a 5-part series is a lot for me.
Oh, yeah. So, right here.
Okay, so we're up to...
It's really cheap compared to, like, Warhammer published content, and the story, even reading it for the story is thrilling. Seriously, like, I recently read through the what is it? The Darkness Within campaign, which is the third one, even though it's actually the first one to actually be published.
Right.
Chronologically, it's the third, and it's Human Empire versus vampires, and there's like an amazing, like, brutal twist at the end.
Oh, don't spoil it, man.
Oh no, I have no intention of doing that.
Okay, so did you want to continue, or?
I know. So, well, okay. Taki leaned onto his staff, clutching it tightly as he panted desperately as he tried to catch his breath. Hakatlo stood beside him, straining to hold himself together. Taki could faintly hear the sound of snapping trees and clanking metal that... no, it does not. This assumes that this narrative assumes that the protagonists, which are the Saurians, win, as it is with most campaigns.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, man. I think I might have found something.
Oh, go on.
Might have to pull up a YouTube video for this. I asked Google, and it said the AI overview is usually bullshit. But you generally cannot read copyrighted text or paid rule books verbatim online without permission. One-page rules provide their core rules and starter guides for free. However, reading exclusive paid Patreon content or displaying paywall text word for word on a stream violates copyright and that's the AI summary, though. Let's see where that comes from.
Again, technically you're violating copyright by doing Let's Plays.
There's no hard... okay, so I'm going to the one-page rules Reddit itself. I want to do a campaign with Cuthbert's original story. It is if behind a paywall we can't show the rules or lore on screen. Doesn't mean you can't use them, and when you do, don't say the words verbatim. You can explain the lore in your own words. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any restrictions you can make. I suspect you'd be entirely fine making assertions like that. There are a few YouTubers who cover OPI pretty successfully and don't run into issue doing battle reports. You know, this is the type, I apologize. This is the type of shit we probably should have looked at.
Yes. I mean, I haven't seen any consequences for the previous VOD. However, there is also the however, like I said, I really appreciate this company, this franchise, and I don't want to like disrespect their wishes. That's what I did with the previous with the last tier campaign. I did verbatim.
Yeah, so wait a minute. Is Secrets of Tixal a book or not?
It is a book. I just posted the link.
Oh. So this is a paid thing.
Like I mean, like Malone said, it's like a let's play.
Yeah, but we're still reading out like copyrighted books out. So, you know, just to be safe, yeah, I think I'm gonna private the VOD after this and like.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We will private the VODs afterwards, and we will read it out right now.
Alright, so basically, like, I think it's okay if we read the summary. It's like word for word.
I mean, I've been having fun reading it out word for word, but like I said, as long as we just private the VODs, it should be fine. It's like, what is it? Unarchived karaoke.
There's a video.
I mean, I've set my DC.
There's a video that covers this, but it's YouTube. I don't want to have to watch this whole like 6.5-minute video to get that. Gotta get the AI summary. Because I was looking at the resources for the AI thing.
Which video is this? I'm willing to check it out.
How to play one-page rules, part 1. What you'll need.
Is it playing one-page rules or is it streaming it?
Well, the YouTube, the Google, this is a debacle. I apologize, folks. Like I said, this is the type of thing we should have looked up first. Because I thought this was like you said, this was the new one, and I thought that meant it was free. I didn't know this was like purchase stuff.
I want to apologize for that. Yeah.
Content creators let you freely discuss, summarize, or explain mechanics and learn your own words rather than reading the text verbatim. If you don't use them, they don't say the words verbatim. You can explain the rules or lore in your own word. So, like,
is this from the video?
So no, this is from the one-page rules from the Reddit. So I think we should be okay if we just like give our own summary.
That's a shame. I was having fun, but you know what? It's up to you guys. It's up to you, Amanda. Whatever you're comfortable with. So, from the looks of it, Teki and Hakatlo have are catching their breath as now that they've been driven away by the Caro Armados, the Da Vinci steam tanks, and they have been. However, they have also captured perhaps by accident or perhaps deliberately, what appears to be a Mind Stone detector, the thing that the Da Vinci are using to prospect for Mind Stone.
Yeah, meanwhile, you know, the drones are. You got the drones moving in. Ignacio trying to get the lay of the land. Lucrezia's trying to warn him about what's coming. But Inacio's kind of not listening. And Lucrezia was talking about, like, what happened to her in the past and, like, the tragedy she's had. And then tanks start rolling in. And now we got the tank.
Yes, Teki has his prophecy is that there is a mountain is going to erupt one of the volcanoes, and as a result, hold on, I'm just privating the previous VOD before I forget. Like I said, a little disappointing, but you know but we're just gonna be safe.
Luckily, we were reading the stuff in blocks, so.
Okay. Anyways, as so they are they are going to a volcano in order to find find out what happens next in the prophecy. Oh, no, never mind. What they say is our prophet. If we can get to it before the humans, then our escape is guaranteed because the prophecy assumes that they will. I don't know. They'll ultimately be safe, or at least some of them. So.
Right.
Okay, so the Saurians must buy time while Teki prepares to. No, verbatim, right?
So I actually got a proposition, man.
Okay.
How about we? I'm gonna sound like the biggest douche in the fucking world for proposing this. How about we hold off on this until next week? I'll go ahead and email, like, maybe email the guy from One Page Rules, see if we can get a clear answer from them.
I'm on the Discord, so I don't know. Let's finish this these two missions, and then we'll decide, and then I will ask this in the forum. What's funny is that I have actually posted that I'm doing this in the forum, yet nobody's complained.
Yeah, but I don't know if, like, anyone's actually watching that or not. I just want to make sure. I just want to make doubly sure.
So, like I said, let's just hold off on the narration for this stream, and then we will ask. I will ask afterwards.
Right. Just make sure to ask him, like, not only is it okay to just use the stuff for the campaign, but is it okay to read the whole thing aloud, like, or not? Because if it's not, like, I'll unprevent it and just dice it up. Okay, so
right.
how do we do the scenario for chapter 3?
Okay, so before deployment, players have to set up a total of D3+2 objectives representing high ground. The players roll off to see who goes first, and then alternative in placing. Okay, let's start placing objectives. Yeah.
And so, how do the objectives work for this?
It is. Okay, there are 5 objectives. Let's roll to see who places the first one.
Okay.
Alright, so place the first one anywhere outside deployment zones.
Right, so right here. I think we're having the same problem with the objective markers. Like, we can only grab them in the middle. I was trying to grab it by the edge and I wasn't recognizing it.
Yeah, you can't grab it by the edge. You're supposed to grab it by the center. Okay, I will place one. Let's see.
Because I'm the red seat and you're the blue seat, right?
Yes. No, we actually decide pick sides. Wait,
Right.
when do we pick sides?
Because when you click the table, it said that, like, click as the red table. If you choose any other colors, it may be an issue.
Okay, winner picks zone. Oh, okay, let's roll to see who picks sides.
All right.
I got 3.
Two.
I will indeed pick the blue side. That was the plan originally.
All right, so it's my turn again. Let's see.
Yes.
This one here.
Let's see.
Right.
In the crater? Alright.
Just to make things interesting.
Alright. At the end of each round, if the unit was within 3 inches of a marker, while enemies aren't, the unit is then the objective is seized. If the Saurians control most objectives, then they win.
All right.
So markers stay under the player's control even after leaving, but if units control from both sides are contesting an objective marker, it becomes neutral again. Fairly standard objective rules. All right. At the beginning of each round, roll a d3 plus 6, where x is the current round number. On a 4 or higher, the volcano erupts. Whenever you roll for fiery eruption, if Techie is alive, the Saurian player may roll 1 die. On a 4-up, they may modify the roll result by +1 or -1. Once the volcano is erupted, all units get -1 to hit while shooting at enemies over 6 inches away, and units must roll 1 die when activated. On a 1, they must take a dangerous terrain test. Once the volcano is erupted, at the beginning of each round, all units must immediately take a dangerous terrain test. On the area within 3 inches of objectives counts as high ground and is unaffected by the suffocating fumes and rain of fire rule. All right, so this is a lava battle.
I don't know why they want me to bring a tank to a lava battle.
Okay, so
don't get me wrong, I'll do it, but
I mean, maybe the tank is heat resistant.
you gotta think they're sweating bullets in there, right?
All right, so let's lock the objectives. And the player that won mission 2 picks who gets the first turn, so it will be me because I want to get off a few early spells with Techie.
Alright, so you go ahead and go first then, alright.
Actually, no, because I'm far away from you, so yeah, you will get the first activation.
Alright, so do we just go ahead and just put all of our groups in our area at once?
Alternate placing one unit within the deployment zone, starting with the player that won the roll off. Okay, I will place down Hakatlo and his bodyguard right here.
Okay, so I will place. It's not letting me pick up the militia. It's letting me pick up Ignacio, but not the militia.
Right. That's always the issue. Okay.
You
Let's
might
just
have to
get
highlight
out.
and give me permissions or something.
No, it's from that same really the buggy mod. So let me just get out.
Like-
Let's use swordsman instead.
Because I can move everything else.
All right.
Okay, so Ignacio and his party are get the three angles and get them all in one grab.
All right. Go ahead.
Here. They all turn at once. That's hilarious.
I'll put my Saurians right here.
The militia over here.
I'll put my Spike Lizard right here. You know what? Since he has an upgrade, I'm going to name him. I'm going to call him Tenok.
Alright.
Wait.
I'll put the tank right here, right up front. Let him roll up.
Yes, the city of Tenochtitlan was named after the legendary Aztec king Tenoch.
Well, there you go.
Okay, who do you put down? Oh, the Karawan Mato.
Yeah, the tank. I got so many troops at this point, I'm just throwing bodies at the solution.
All right. That is it. Oh no, you have more units than me.
Yeah.
So you have ultimately more points than me, over 150 points more than me, which means I get 3 underdog points.
Okay.
So I can use an underdog point to re-roll one roll completely.
Alright. I think that's it.
Okay, so I believe, yeah, like I said, you are going to activate first.
Just want to verify the length here this goes. It's pulling up my sheet now.
So the Caro Armato, it is actually not fast, which makes sense because the real Da Vinci's real tank was very slow, supposed to be very slow because it was hand cranked. But it does not have its cannons are light cannons, I guess. They are not particularly long range.
So how I forget, is it 6 or 12?
What do you mean 6?
How much I'm able to move on one turn?
You can move 6-inch, advance 6 inches, in which case you can also shoot, or you can rush 12 inches or charge.
I'm gonna, let's see if he goes here. How far? Nope, that's not enough to get you. So I'm gonna have to. Kind of exposing myself here, but I'll be in a good position once y'all move in.
Okay. I will rush my gators 12 inches and grab this objective.
Oh, that was weird fun. Okay, I will. What's that wrong? Put it right in the middle of the objective, just to be safe. How many turns is Act 3?
It is 4. Okay, so let me look at the range of my spike lizards. Shoot spikes. It is 18 inches. So let's see if I can actually make it in. Does not look like it. So okay, tough choice. Wait, is it past? Is the spike lizard past? Let me see. No, it is not. All right.
Okay, so I'm up. Needs the brutes in. You have to highlight, grab, and pick up, then hold tab. It's like using the controller in Darkest Dungeon. There's a whole thing to it.
12 inches.
Okay, so Nazio's party. Here.
All right, I will grab this objective. And now Teki has 2 spell tokens. And that is all my units.
city guard who actually survived last time, which, holy crap, means I didn't get completely blown out.
So note that this crater is difficult terrain. The craters are in general are difficult.
All right. Guard and sniper finally. I'm getting the hang of these controls. Got a bit of a wall going, fronted by the tank. Okay, so that's turn one, just everyone getting in position.
Oh, I almost forgot. Roll to see if the volcano erupts. Also, you wanted to do random events, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the volcano does not erupt this turn. And random events. Whites are 10s, reds are 1s. Oh yeah, that's right. First we have to actually decide, see if there is a random event at all. There is not. Okay, next turn. Now let's roll to see if there is a random event. You want to do the honors? On 5 up,
Okay.
that there is one. Something funny happens.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Nothing ever
And
happens.
now let's see if the volcano erupts. It does not.
Alright. So just
So let's see. This is mine. Okay. Might regret this. Remember, the one of the reasons melee is so important is because you need to actually get on an objective in order to capture it.
right, but like if you don't win within 4 turns, don't I win?
Yes.
So I could just try to lame you out by massacring all your characters.
Yeah, even if you destroy my entire unit, you don't I don't lose the objective until you get on it.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes.
How far are you? Let's see. 9 inches. That's it. Gonna roll. All right, and I'm going to start by attacking your Saurus. How many Saurus warriors are there?
There are 10.
I'm gonna start by. I can do both the cannon battery and the repeater crossbow at the same turn, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna start with the repeater crossbow. RNG 18, attack 6 with rending. Ignores regeneration, unmodified results a 6, get AP plus 4. So I might be able to just wipe him out with that.
In theory, yes. They could always rout. No. They can't rout from shooting. They can be shaken though.
Right. So am I the one who has to roll for the attack?
Yes.
Alright, so how do I duplicate a die?
Then copy and paste. Alright.
Oh, right click clone. Yeah, you see, cloning is good for something. Alright, this is for the repeater crossbow. We're gonna do that shit again, that old chestnut. One of them didn't go in.
Only one, alright.
Holy crap!
Alright, moving and shooting is difficult. Remember, there is only like Wait. Remember, there is very little brain. There's very little vision in it. All right, so I block on A4. All right, blocked. Now the cannons.
Oh, this tank comes. Okay, so yeah, 10. The cannon battery is A3, AP2.
This might hurt.
Here we go. And shake them a little bit. I want to just do this from overhead to make it easier to drop stuff, but that's not as entertaining. That's not as visually stimulating.
All right, 2 go down.
I actually killed something. Holy shit. Ah, you see, you didn't want to spend the money to use the tank, huh?
All right, I'm going to start shooting with my blowpipes. Just getting through the cracks in it into the guys inside.
Now, the tank has a toughness of 9.
I know it's going to be tough to get rid of.
Right.
So, 10 attacks with Bane.
You remind me what Bane is?
It's poison, so ignores regeneration, and you have to re-roll defense rolls of 6. And I do have a sergeant, so this one has exploding 6s. Well, no, they all have exploding 6s, but this one has like double exploding 6s. Okay, that is one extra hit.
That is kind of perfect.
All right, so that's 1 hit. I get to make an extra. That is a total of 3 hits, and I get to make an extra attack from Primal. All right, that is 2 hits. No AP, but you have to re-roll defense rolls of 6.
All right.
Oh, they just go straight through the tiny vision holes.
Crap.
All right, down to 7 wounds. And now Techie is going to attempt. Techie is going to attempt. Piranha Swarm. Which has 2 hits with Disintegrate, which means against units with armor AP2, armor 2 up or 3 up, it gets plus 2 AP, which this tank does. So Serpent, what is it? Piranha Swarm. On a 4 up, it goes off. It does. So 2 hits with Disintegrate. You have the block on 4s. Alright, that is 1 damage, down to 6. And now, Serpent's Egg. This is going to take 3 tokens. This is the ultimate spell. It doesn't go off.
More like Serpent's Omelette, am I right?
Alright, you'll go.
My snipers are in a shitty position. I gotta move them. Can my units move through my other units, or do they have to go around?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So.
Actually, you know what? Yes, they can, yeah.
You know, hold on. How far can my snipers shoot? Let's check that before I move. My snipers can shoot. Oh, they got like 30 inches of range, actually. Oh crap! They can hit him from here.
However, whether or not they can shoot through units is debatable.
Yeah, well,
Like
so
last game we played it as they were that they could, but
I'm gonna move them out like around.
so run
Ignacio's
them
men.
8 inches. This would be difficult terrain. This is a crater,
Oh,
so you can only move them up to 6.
all right. Yeah, that clearly gives me a clear line of sight with these guys. That's like 21. So the snipers have reliable. They hit on 2+. Rending ignores regeneration, and on unmodified 6, the hits get AP +4. Wow. And takedown. This model may pick any model and target unit of its individual target, which is resolved as a unit of 1. Takedown attacks must be resolved before other weapons. Plus, they got the Vinci tech. When the unit is activated, pick one effect until the end of activation. When shooting or charging over 9 inches away, all models with this rule either get AP +1 or +1 hit to attack rolls. So, considering this is reliable and it's already hitting at 2+, I will get the AP +1 for the snipers.
Well, you can't shoot right now. You rushed.
No, I only moved 6 inches.
You're slow, remember?
Oh, shit, yeah, because of the day.
Because of the heavy sniper rifle.
Could I hit him at 4? Let's see. Would I have a clear line of sight of 4 inches?
I'd say you would.
Nah, that'd still be behind them. You know what? I'll hold as is.
All right, Tenok is going to go 6 inches forward and shoot at the city guard.
Okay. Now, city guard. Did I do something with them? Oh yeah, I bought them the shot bows.
All right, 2 attacks, blast, hitting on 4s. Both miss.
All right. So how far away is your guy?
16 inches.
Crap, the guards only can shoot 12. All right, so does that mean I'm up?
Yes.
So I want to check how far can the militia shoot. No, the militia just have counter spears. Counter sounds really good. When they're strikes first with this weapon when charged. So if anyone were to run up on them, they would actually get hit first. That's actually nice. I think that's why I had them surrounding like the bosses. So would the brutes be able to go through this rock?
They could climb over it, but it would be difficult terrain.
Alright, so how close are they to these guys? Let's see. Oh, no, that's not the right button at all. Hold her up. Oh, that's not melee range. Oh, wait! They have heavy hand bows. So I'm gonna have them. Oh, I'm gonna disable that ruler. It's getting annoying. Okay. And yeah, because I decked out the automata brutes. They have regeneration, and they have heavy hand bows now. So heavy hand bows, yeah, it's 18. Yeah, that's definitely 18. So the heavy hand bows, that's attack 4, A4, 18 inches, and they do rending.
Right.
I forgot they had those. That was a good investment.
They each have 4 attacks, right?
Right, 3x heavy hand bows, 3x brute lances.
So that's 8 more attacks.
Ooh. Why can't I hold all these hand bows?
And 1 more. So that's a total of what? 7 hits so far? That's 8 hits, alright. I block in 4s.
Yeah, and it's got rending, so the 6s get AP plus 4.
Well, you didn't roll any 6s. Oh, thank goodness. Only 2 die.
You sure there's a couple 6s? There's like one right here.
No, I clearly remember there were no 6s. No, I mean, roll when you roll for 6s.
Yeah.
This is my roll to for defense.
Oh, okay, your turn. All right.
Okay. My gators are going to rush forward. Alright, you finish up.
Let's see. What do I have left? The city guard. City guard have 12-inch shot bows. So shit, just not enough.
Everyone but this guy can shoot.
No, I was trying to get the Saurus warriors because that's too far.
So 4 of them can shoot at Tena.
All right, so we'll do that. That is for 12 AP2 or A2 AP1 plus rending.
Alright.
So since that 5 shot bows, does that mean 10 attacks or 5?
4.
4.
Right, so 8. That's 9.
Alright, we're back here.
Okay, reroll. So what are you using for a Vinci attack?
I'm using that for... Considering they're so close, I'm going to use that for attack. Well, that's 4 rending. Nice.
So AP then?
Yeah.
Remember, you have to declare it beforehand, but I'll allow it.
I apologize, I forgot. There's a lot of...
Okay.
This is my first, like, actual campaign like this. There are a lot of things to remember.
Okay, so that is 4 rending hits and 4 with AP1, so blocking on 4s with blocking on so the spiked lizard is reinforced.
All right.
So AP, so it AP -1, so it negates your Da Vinci tech. So these are normal blocking on 3s. So that's 1. And now the rending attacks, blocking on 6s. I'm going to no, I'll take it. So down to 1 wound. Now morale. However, he is fearless and he is also headstrong, which means that he gets +1 rolls when taking morale tests. So passing on a 3-up. Okay, he is still kicking.
All right.
All right, I'm going to give my shred mark to the Caro Armato with prophetic, and then I'm going to charge at the city guard.
All right. Now the city guard, like I know they're exhausted, but they have 3 brute lances as well.
They're not exhausted.
Oh yeah.
You don't get.
Oh no, wait, that's the Atoma brutes. The city guard have 5x hand weapons.
Yes. All right, hitting on 4s with 3 on. Oh, I'll miss.
All right, and so that's on defensive. You got the. Just make sure I got the right. So 5x hand weapons are a simple AP1, or like attack 1.
All right, hitting on 5s. That's 1. I block on a 3. All right, tied combat.
Nothing ever happens.
All right, over to you. So the Caro Marto is now has the shred mark. So the next unit that attacks it in melee is it only melee or is it? Yes, it is both melee and range. So whoever attacks it gets shredded.
And
which means that if you roll a 1 to defense, you take an extra wound.
All right. So I think the only ones I have left are the 2 malicious, and those I'm simply got those to defend the marker. So
wait, this is turn 3, right?
No, this is the second turn, because turn 1 was just getting the tank in position in the first place.
No, this is this is round 3. So.
Oh no, because. Oh, we're starting round 3, yeah.
Yes, forgot.
Because I'm not moving either of my boss units. I'm keeping them where they are.
Okay, let's see if the volcano erupts. Oh no, it automatically does. It's round 3 plus. I am going to use techie to reduce the chances by 1. So on a 3 to 6. Yep, the volcano erupts.
About to get on here.
So at the beginning of each round, all units must immediately take a danger strain test. So I'm just going to quickly read to look at the specifics.
This is kind of why I wanted to get everyone in position as quickly as I could, because with the dangerous terrain, that's going to make moving hard.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So, because...
That's a good place to start, actually.
Yeah, good thing we just started. Core rule, danger strain. models moving across dangerous terrain are activated. So basically, all units need to take a dangerous terrain test. Let's start with Tenok. So,
Well, wouldn't it be easier to have them take the test before they move? Because then, like, we wouldn't have to keep track of who has it and who doesn't. Because otherwise, we had to track.
It is everyone at the beginning of the turn.
Okay.
Also, random events. Oh, something. Something happens. Reds are 10s, greens are 1s. It is 26, so it is finish them. All units get +1 to attack in melee and earn D3 XP when destroying enemies in melee until the end of the round. Alright, blood and guts.
Delicious. Too bad I got so many snipers. And my tank doesn't have any melee.
Actually, it does. It has impact hits.
Oh, cool.
So... Alright, Tenok doesn't take anything. Now the Skinks. Skinks are fine. Saurians. Oh yeah, that's right. Techie has to roll 2 more because he has multiple wounds. Alright, Techie is fine. Now the Saurians. Okay, the Saurians lose 1 model. Alright, so now the Gators, so that is 9 rolls for the Gators, they're fine. Now, Hagatlo. Hagatlo takes 2 wounds. He steps in the lava. He gets hit by a glob of lava. Now you go. First, the tank, you have to roll 9 dice for it.
How come 9?
Because it's as many as their toughness value.
Alright.
Okay, the tank is just taking punishment.
Yeah, it's built
Now
for tough.
Okay, now the brutes, once again, 9 because they each have 3 wounds. They're fine. You take a wound on a 1.
Alright.
Alright, the snipers now.
Okay, so the 3 snipers. They're good.
Alright, now the militia.
Yeah, militia.
That is 10.
With Ignacio. 3.
Ignacio has 3 wounds, so roll 3 for him.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, Ignacio takes 1 wound.
Alright. Okay, now
He gets hit by he also gets hit by a tiny hot stone.
Wow! Oh, I missed.
Okay, now the city guard.
Well, actually, I was gonna, since I got the dice here, I was gonna go ahead and roll for Lucrezia.
Alright. Okay, two militia go down, and Lucrezia takes a wound.
Alright. So now the city guard.
And now the city guard, yeah.
It's amazing all this is done with just D6s.
Oh, now that I think of it, I forgot. Green of fire. Never mind. Put all your militia back back because you were on high ground.
Oh yeah. Cool.
And I will put my Saurians back. Hakatlo still still gets hurt.
So what's low ground? The red stuff?
Everything outside the objectives.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So I go first. I still have full wounds.
So you were using these dice to mark who's moved already, right?
Yes.
Because they're gonna need all the dice we can.
Yep. I am going to charge with yeah, I am going to charge with Tenok.
He charged with the city guard. He's only got 1 HP left though, right?
No, remember we're starting from the beginning of the turn.
Right. Alright.
Alright, he gets +1 to attack, so hitting on 3s. Alright, all hit, AP1. So you block on 5s. Alright, 1 goes down.
Okay.
Now you are hitting on 4s.
4 guards left.
Dang.
That includes the Mortal Kombat thing that's going on right now?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so you lose combat, roll for morale. Alright, you are shaken. Which means you cannot shoot this turn. Alright, go ahead.
But I can still physically attack, right? Just not shoot?
No, you can't do anything just on your turn. You have to spend 1 activation to unshake them.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have the tank.
And once again, I'm going to use my prophecy mark on the Caro Armato.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Caro Armato to mow down the rest of the Saurus War. You know, actually, yeah, I'm gonna have the Caro Armato mow down the rest of the Saurus warriors.
Okay.
So we'll start.
And you are. Okay, so oh yeah, I almost forgot. First of all, Tenok has to make a danger strain test from sulfurous smoke. Okay, he's fine. Now, you do not have to make any of these tests because you are on high ground.
Right. So, we're going to start with the repeater crossbow. That's A6 rending. 6 shots.
Alright, that's 2 rending hits and 1 normal shot. Blocking on 6s. Nope. Alright, so 3 more go down. And now the cannon.
So, the rending gets AP +4, so that doesn't matter because they've only got 1 HP.
No, AP is reducing defense.
All right.
I took that into account.
Cool. And now 3 for the cannon battery, AP2. Oh, attack 3,
Yep.
AP2. All right.
Okay. AP2. Alright, I lose 2 more, alright.
That's some tenacious bastards. There's still one left.
Alright, I am going to roll morale on a 4-up bypass. Alright, he is still hanging on, claiming this objective.
He's just blissfully happy. He's just happy to be here.
I am going to run my skinks up and take advantage of the shred. First, Keki is going to use Jaguar Pounce. That is a pass, so you take 4 hits with AP1, but you are reinforced, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, you take 2 wounds. Down to 4. And now I am going to make 10 shots with my blowpipes. It is prophesied that these shots will go through your windows.
Alright.
Hitting on 5s. That is 4. 1 more attack with Primal. Okay, so 4 attacks. Bane and Shred. Oh, 4 wounds. The Caro Armato is destroyed.
Oh, it did its job.
And now, because this one Saurus is still standing there, this objective will be mine unless you can take it somehow.
Alright.
Oh, I almost forgot. Skinks have to take Dangerous Strain test. Oh boy. Okay, fine. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. I forgot. -1 to hit. Sorry about that.
What do you mean?
They take -1 to hit. I need to reroll. So go ahead and put the Karumato back. Alright, that is 10 attacks hitting on 6s. Alright, 2 more attacks. Alright, now roll 2. I swear if you get if you get snake eyes. No, you're fine. Alright, the fumes just get in their eyes.
It's just a hallucination. They thought they took down the tank.
Alright, over to you.
Alright, so... It's a little hard to see the units because of the color of the board. Luckily, when I hover, it highlights them when it hovers over them, so that's nice. So, do we have a clear line of... No, I don't have a clear line of sight on them. I'm gonna have the brutes so I can get the Mortal Kombat bonus. I'm gonna have them run up on.
Are you sure they're not dedicated? They're not dedicated melee units.
No, I was gonna. Well, they've got self-repairing, and they got brute lances with A3, AP1.
Let me look at the rules for Vinci Tech. Yeah, they don't get Vinci Tech because they're charging from a close distance.
Right, but there's but there's the Mortal Kombat bonus. Like if they get a lot of EXP if they do something right.
Right.
So I almost want to have them kill the Saurus Warrior. Like I don't. Did they reach the Saurus Warriors from here? No, not close enough.
Okay, reminder, my gators have disintegrate. They ignore regeneration.
All right.
Still gonna go for it?
What were the bonuses for the Mortal Kombat thing again?
+1 to attack.
+1 to attack.
+1 to hit.
And the cocklo's down to 4, so yeah, let's do it. Mortal Kombat. All right. So Automata Brutes, 3 Brute Lances, AP, so that's 9 dice, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I hit on, I believe, 4 up.
3 up, actually, because of
3 up.
finish them.
All right.
Okay, I am blocking on 4s. Alright, 1 gator goes down.
And another one takes a wound.
Yes. Alright, these gators are going to make 3 attacks each with disintegrate. So disintegrate means that if you have defense 2 up or 3 up, which you do, I get +2 AP.
All right.
Alright, so 6 attacks hitting on 4s with primal. No, I get +1 to hit too, so. Alright, 2 attacks, 2 more attacks. Okay, that is 7 hits with AP2, so you block on 5s.
Block on 5s.
Alright, that is 5 wounds. And now Hakatlo is 8 attacks, hitting on 2s, AP2. That is 6 hits. Alright, you take 8 wounds, so all of but 1 are down, and one of them takes, it's down to 1 wound. Alright, I win combat, and you have to take a morale test. You pass on a 4, however, you are fearless, so you may reroll this effectively. Okay, he's sticking around.
He's seen some horrible shit, but he's still in the game.
Okay. I'm going to charge at the steam tank. I hit on 6s for this. Alright, hitting on 6s, disintegrate, and primal. Nice. Alright, that is 4 hits at AP2. So you are blocking on 4s. Alright, down to 1 wound, and now Hakatlo is hitting on AP on 6s. Once again, AP2, blocking on 4s. Mashed to pieces.
Alright.
Oh, actually, you know what? Forgot, reinforced. The Karo Yamato is reinforced, so let me take it from the top. All right, 6 attacks, disintegrate, hitting on 6s. Wow, I'm doing really well with these 6s. All right, you block on 3s. Oh, nice.
That's a little too perfect.
All right, Vinci Engineering.
Oh, this tank has mastered time travel. It knows when it's going to destroy and goes back just a little bit.
I am going to use a underdog point to reroll this, and I fail anyways. You cannot strike back because you can only strike back if you charge.
Right.
Okay. Over to you.
I'm gonna have my snipers take out the last of the Saurus warriors. So that's 3
Do you
snipers.
have a line? Do you have line of sight? I don't think you do. Oh, you're right. These snipers. Yes, you do.
Yeah, because my brutes moved that. That was the primary reason I had the brutes charge, so I could get the snipers a good line of sight. And
I
yeah,
need
snipe
this
bows, snipe bros, AP one that's reliable, rending, and takedown.
And you're using the AP for Da Vinci deck, right?
I'm using it for accuracy.
All right, because you have what is it? -1 to shooting.
Right. But they're also reliable, so this is still that cancels it out of B2, correct? There we go.
You know, I just realized I forgot. I would not have. No, I probably would have. Yeah. I was going to say I wouldn't have had that +1 because that -1 shoot over here because it's only 6 inches away, but most of them are like half of them are 6 inches away, so over 6 inches away, so I'll just allow it. So these are your shots, right?
Right.
Okay. What are these? Snipos?
The 3x snipe bows. They got reliable rending and takedown. 30-inch range.
And no AP, alright. Blocking on 4s. I'm gonna re-roll that with an underdog point. Nope.
Actually did worse. So the brutes were just flesh shields for the snipers.
Okay. That is it for my turn then. Move everything else.
Okay, so
You need to activate your city guard.
Oh yeah, my city guard haven't moved yet, have they?
Yeah, you activate them to unshake them.
Alright, so... Alright, I'll go ahead and activate them. What button do I use to unshake them? Oh, there we go.
Like that. Alright, do you want to charge with your militia?
I think it'll just be safer to have them hold the fort down. Because we got one turn left. We got one turn left, and remember, if I lame you out, I win.
Yep. So...
So I think that's all my units have moved. Because I got one brute left.
Alright, let's see if there is any random events. Nope. Okay. First of all, danger strain for everyone. Tenok first. Alright, Tenok takes 1 wound. The skinks. Geckos. Alright, 3 of them go down. They just get... Now, Techie.
Like a Poodaboo jumps up from Mario Brothers and just bips him.
Uh, the Gators. Now, Hagatlo. Hagatlo takes 1 wound.
Wow, I really need to fight the volcanoes more often. This is kind of great.
All right, now the rest of you. So first of all, actually, you know what? I take that back. The high ground, high ground still.
Okay, so which of mine are not in the high ground? I think
The brutes, the sniper, the city guard.
brute snipe. Okay, so this one's for the one brute that's left.
So that's 3.
yeah.
Toughness 3. They're fine.
All right,
The snipers.
3 snipers.
And now the city guard.
There's only 4 of the guard left, right?
Yes.
Ooh, no, that's not it at all. So one guard
Alright,
goes
one goes down. Okay. Here is what I am going to do.
I don't think you've got enough troops to take all the objectives, even if you were to somehow get through the entire militia.
Yeah, you can potentially grab this objective, so...
Well, it's not about grabbing all the objectives. I mean, I got the tank, and I've had these 2 locked down the entire game. At this point, I'm just trying to thin your numbers.
Okay, here is what we are going to do. Biscuit for the biscuit. Taki is going to cast 2 spells. First, Piranha Strike at the at the one Automa Brute on a 4-up. Underdog point. Nope. And then all right, I'm going to cast Poison Mist on your tank.
All right. Yo, great mood.
All right. The next unit that attacks it gets shred against it. And then I'm going to shoot at my skinks. You shoot my skinks at the Automa Brute.
Okay, so the skinks aren't going after the tank. They're going after the brute. You want to make sure you get them.
Yes. All right. Hitting on 6s. Nope, I'll miss.
Holy
Damn.
crap! That brute's
All right,
lucky.
yes.
That brute's lucky as hell.
You can indeed run over. Okay, first of all, skinks need to roll danger strain. Forgot about that. All right, over to you.
Okay, so you got cicadas and so Hakaklo's kind of on the back foot, so this is a total of 3, 4, 5, 9 HP here. And how many of these skinks are here? I'm trying to see who I want the tank to go after. Because at this point, I've already won this scenario. I'm just trying to see if I can destroy any of your units. So like, there's a chance they may not come back.
I don't know about that. There might be still some ways I could win. So, is it more the most of the objectives or more objectives? Let me see.
I think it's all the objectives.
No, it is most objectives. So I have to control 3 of them. All right. So what do you want to move first? Okay, first of all, roll to see if there's danger strain.
No, I think I'm gonna go with the tank. Yeah, because
Okay.
like they're so close, they might bludgeon it to death. I'm just trying to decide: is it worth it to try to take out Haklo or Skinks? Because Carl got A3, AP2, A6 rending. Oh shit! What was rending again? Ignores generation on unmodified 6 attacks at AP +4. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire the tank at the 2 Gators and Hekaklo, and I'm gonna use the Da Vinci tank for accuracy. Okay, so we'll start with the cannon battery. Attack 3, AP2. And Hekaklo and the Gators. Okay, so that's a 3, a 4, and a 5. What's that mean?
Well, it's 2 4s. Wait, so what did you roll? The cannons?
Yeah, I started the cannon battery.
Okay.
And I used the Vinci tech for accuracy. Because I want to make sure they hit.
No, you're too close.
Alright.
Alright, 1 Gator goes down. Now the crossbows.
Yep, so crossbows are attack 6 with rending. We're gonna rend a motherfucker here tonight.
Alright, so blocking on 3s. Alright.
I did not rend a single motherfucker. Wow. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible.
Okay. I am going to take a few pot shots at the Automa Brute with Tenok.
Alright.
Hitting on 4s. Both hit and primal. Alright, 2 hits. If you fail a single test, then it is destroyed. Alright, it is destroyed. Oh no, regeneration. So you could still pass on a 5. Alright, it is destroyed.
So
which means it is not over yet.
So the brute goes down?
Yep, it is not over. Alright, I want to see if you can get rid of this unit, either by making it, protect your tank by making it, what is it? By shaking these guys.
So who do I have left? The city guard. Sick do I have? Yeah.
You do have line of sight against them because they're so large, but they have cover.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the snipers on Hakaklo.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna try to take him down specifically? No, he doesn't have enough. He has too many wounds.
Yeah, he's got 4. The Gator has 3 HP, right?
Right.
And what do the snipers do? Snipers do 3.
Edo, thank you so much for lurking.
They do rending, so they get AP plus 4 on a roll of 6.
Correct.
Takedown.
And I'm guessing you want. And I'm guessing you want the extra accuracy.
Yeah. Okay, so get this out. Yeah, thank you.
All right, all hit. Blocking on 3s. Yeah, this Gator is at 1 wound. He is fine. Okay, moment of truth. Three attacks from the one Gator. That is a 6, so extra attack from. Alright, that is 1 attack with disintegrate, so
I remember
block on a.
The tank has tough also.
Yeah, so block on a 3. Okay, now Hakatlo. Come on, do something. Hitting on 3s. No, hitting on 2s because of his he's a specialist. Thank goodness too. Alright. Blocking on 3s.
Blocking on 3s.
Alright, it is down to 1 wound.
It survived! Holy crap, ain't that a kick in the head?
However, now you need to take a morale test. On a 4 up, it is routed. On a 1, 2, 3, it is routed. Yep, routed.
So what do you mean routed?
It's destroyed.
Oh, wow.
It runs. That is my victory. By the skin of my teeth. Actually,
Right.
no, it's not. It's not.
It's
you
not.
Can just run your city guard on.
Yeah, because you don't have either of these markers though. So it's still 2 to 1.
No, I do have these markers. However, I need 3, so you can just run your city guard up and take it.
Yeah, okay. But you don't have any units on these markers though.
No, how it works is that after you claim it, it's yours until I lose. It's mine until it gets contested again by you. So, anyways, your victory. Good game.
Right. So once again, the city guard making the save. Holy crap, these guys are amazing. They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of city guards.
All right. So, XP now.
Right. So
the
XP
militia-
and we got to figure out what automatically dies also.
Okay, so first the steam tank. On a 1, you get permadeath.
I was gonna suck.
Okay. Now the Automa brutes. Oh, permadie.
And that is
Now.
oh shit! That's 325 points.
All right, now my Saurians. They come back stronger with 1 extra XP.
Oh man, that is.
Okay.
So I'm actually in a worse position now than I was earlier.
Hagatlo gets Hagatlo gets 2 extra XP for surviving and destroying a unit. The Gators get 2 XP for surviving and destroying a unit. Techie survives, so 4 extra XP. The Geckos survive. The Saurians get 1 extra XP for... and the Spiked Lizard gets 2 extra for destroying a unit and surviving. But yeah, tough luck.
Yeah, I've seen that. I seem to have a lot of tough luck.
The snipers get the snipers get 2 XP for surviving and destroying a unit. Ignatio and the militia get 1 XP each. Lucrezia's and the militia get 1 XP each, and the city guard get 1 XP each. But yeah, that is 2 victory points. Good game.
Hey, thank you. I'm just pulling out the calculator right now, so that is.
You can put it. You can add it in your in the army list.
Right, but I'm also taking down. So it's minus 325 for losing the brutes, plus 150 because I
plus
won.
300. Oh yeah, plus 150 because you won.
Yeah. So I'm down to 1045 now.
And I am up to 1350. So I am going to add my raptors because I need those for the next match.
So my snipers get 2 and everyone else gets 1.
Correct.
Alright.
All right, raptor riders. I'm going to give them lances.
Tank gets 1. Guard gets 1. What's gets 1. Nasha gets 1. She gets 1. How many XP does it take to level up?
5.
5, alright. Okay.
All right, I have a unit of 10 raptor riders now. And I'm going to throw in a unit of 5 Deinonychus riders.
So I'm down to 1045. Let's see. Save changes. So I got 890 right now if I don't change anything. Let's see. So what are the recommendeds for Act 4?
The recommendeds for Act 4 are...
Oh, Ignacio doesn't even have to be here.
Scouts, Automa drones, and Automa caravans. He's not supposed to be there.
Okay, so the only mandatory one is the Raptor Riders.
Raptor Riders and Hakatlo.
Right, and mine.
So now the question is, what points value do we need to agree on? I can take more than you, but you'd get underdog points. So.
Well, I'm at 1040. I'm at 1045 right now. I lost a ton because the brutes died, and I put regenerative.
Do you want me to take the same number of points as you?
No,
or do you want?
You take the 300, man. You like that.
No, I mean I get the 300 and add them to my list, but next match there has to be an point equivalence of which units I take from my roster, from my list.
All right. Well, that's up to you, man.
I will match you. So you have what? 10. How much do you have?
I've got 1045, but how much do you have now?
All right, I will get rid of Techie and his Gecko bodyguard. So that brings me down to 1095. So you will get 1 underdog point.
All right. Can Ignacio still be there if he wants to?
No, this is the story. The story says he's not there. All right.
So I'm gonna have to
Saurians-
remember how many XP he has.
Well, remember it's in the list. You can keep track of it.
Right, but then if I delete them, then don't they go away?
No, just keep track of who you're taking.
Right. So
Okay, so if you're not taking Ignacio, he is worth like what, 55 points.
and his
That brings you down
his
to-
his
that-
militia is gonna stay behind too. That's the 110.
That brings you down to 990.
No, wait, that would bring me up. If I'm taking those away, I would get more points. So 1045 plus 165. That would give me 1210.
Wait, how?
So I'm at 1045. Ignacio is staying out of this. And the 10-pack militia that was running with him is also staying out of this. Ignacio
Right,
is
so, but,
55, the
you
militia
can't
is
take
110.
you can't take anything that's not. You're not taking him out permanently.
Right.
So you would only be taking 990.
Fine.
You'd be taking 990 points. I will also bring my list down to.
Wait a
990.
minute. What I have that 1045 period. That's
Yes.
That's not like I wouldn't be getting points because he's staying away. I would be losing points.
Correct.
Whatever.
Tell you what, I will remove Techie and the geckos. So, and then I will remove my. I don't know. I won't remove. Sorry, not remove. I will bring myself down to a total of 975. So we're sort of even.
You don't need to do that, man. It's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is supposed. If it's a smaller match, it'll be a smaller match.
I'm just
Okay, for context, we're talking about this. I'm showing it in my OBS. So yeah, I'm going to bring along Hakatlo and his gators. And then the Saurians, the Tenok, and 10 Raptor Riders. Not getting out the Lizardmen. Old one.
yeah, the game recommends
Okay, Lizard.
scouts, drones, and cavalry. What do I do? Scouts.
Okay.
Ooh, I could give the scouts wings, which gives them ambush. I remember Mr. Blue Sky having a hell of a time on that.
Well, I mean, he didn't. Mr. Blue Sky didn't have wings. He had this giant balloon.
Yeah. I love how I was able to do that, like, into his character. Let's see, what's metal spurs?
Golden Riders. Sergeant. Banner. Okay, so you are adding scouts.
Yeah, I'm adding scouts. I don't know if I've got enough to add another unit. Because I'm a beef up the scouts with wings. I've got exactly 100 points left. Assassins are 100 points. Yeah, double check. Yeah, that's 10:45 on the dot. That's me out upgrading the scouts with wings, so they took a Red Bull before coming here. And assassins.
All right, so
with
you're
glowing
bringing the
wings.
militia without Ignacio, right?
Well, you said I can't bring them. Yeah, I'm still bringing the militia.
Okay.
So there's just going to be Lucrezia's got a militia, and then there's just a militia. So...
Okay, so snipers,
So share
city guard, and
share as link.
Empire.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and DM you my current list.
So how many scouts do you have?
I have 5 snipers and 5 scouts. The scouts,
Okay.
I gave them all wings. Because not only does it give it flying, it gives them ambush.
All right.
I also have 5 assassins now, who also have ambush.
Oh, okay.
So it's Lucrezia and her 10-pack, a solo 10-pack, a 5-pack of assassins, a 5-pack of scouts, a 5-pack of city guards, a 3-pack of snipers, and a 1-pack of tank.
All right. Still quite the numbers.
Yeah. Well, that's what helped me do it last time, flooding the zone. While you're
Okay,
setting this up, man, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and I'll bear me.
Okay. actually showing the PDF on screen, which that's unacceptable.
I'm back.
However, nevertheless, okay.
No, keep going, man. I'm listening.
I was just saying that it was unacceptable last stream. I was actually showing the PDF on screen, which so that it's a good thing I privated the VOD.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought that like that was a free module that you were showing.
Yeah, it was my mistake. I'm really sorry.
All right. So I guess I made the metaphor earlier, but I guess it'll like make more sense. Actually, make more sense now. What we were doing was story mode, and that's what people had to pay for. Now we're just doing arcade mode, which is just like the actual action.
Right. But yeah, again, I'm really sorry.
All right. Well, I propose after this. How about after this we go ahead and take next week off so we can go ahead and sort through all this, and then the week after that we'll do 5 and 6.
Okay.
Just to make sure we got all our T's dotted and our I's crossed.
T's dotted and our I's crossed, right?
You heard me. So for this mission, so Act 4.
Okay, so the story is that Lucreza is men are shaken because they are quite shaken because they thought that this would be an easy treasure hunt, easy money. They didn't think they'd have to fight that much, that hard, especially not near a volcano. No, Lucreza insists that they should take some time to regroup. However, yeah, Lucreza insists that they should take some time to regroup. However, what is it? However, Ignacio insists that they keep going. He says, I am always right. You should never doubt me.
Well, I was right about the tank.
So, Teki, meanwhile, and the Saurians are rejoicing. They are celebrating. However, Hakatlo has left. Hakatlo has left to, has left, thinking the humans have found something and he would go on to seek it out. And he finds out, that a scouting unit of Raptor riders has been intercepted by the Vinci Automa cavalry. So, this Raptor rider unit, Nexodal, led by the Sergeant Nexodal, has been led by the Raptor Rider Sergeant Nexodal, has been is out of position and needs to be rescued. So the goal of this mission is, this is a tough one on me. In order to win, I need half my units alive, including Nexodal's unit, and a quarter of your units killed.
So is that just like the full unit?
Yeah, the full unit.
So I got. So it's a good thing I'm flooding the zone then. That's one got to kill. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
I got 7 units. So you have to kill 4 of them then.
I have to kill 2 of them. I need to kill a quarter of your units, and you need to kill half of mine. Oh, sorry, not half. You need to kill 3 of mine.
If at least half of the Saurian units are alive, and a quarter of the Da Vinci units have been killed, the Saurians win. So, how many units do you have right now?
I have 4.
So
You need to kill 3 of my units or Nexaddle. Nexaddle's units, the Raptor Riders need to survive.
So if I kill the Raptor Riders, including next saddle, then that's like an automatic win.
Pretty much.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
In addition, there are ruin tokens, ruins with pulsating, ruins with pulsating magic. If a hero is within is holding the objective, they can cast a they can cast 1 spell of any spell as if it had caster 3 instead of taking any actions. However, if a Vinci hero rolls a 1 while casting like this, it immediately takes D3 wounds. Basically, they can miscast.
Man, and then the Vinci units can just, if they're within 3 inches of a ruin, they can just like destroy it.
They can loot it.
We're gonna defile the shit out of these ruins, baby. Eek as hell.
Alright, so...
Yeah, we get the option to defile the ruins, but we're not the bad guys.
Okay, so I will... Let's roll to see who picks sides. I got a 1.
Okay. I got a
Alright, which
4.
side do you want? Don't worry about the plants. The only, so in general, what is it? The logs are difficult terrain.
You know what? I'm already sitting over here. I'll take this side.
Okay. The game ends after 4 rounds. Okay, so... Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, so where am I allowed to put my people?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you place the first. Within within the blue line, behind the blue line.
All right. So
I can't actually draw it over this water map.
that's cool. So obviously, I'm gonna start with big old tank. Because you always start with the tank, always.
Okay. I have to deploy my Raptor Riders separately, so I will put...
So do I know which one is the target?
The target is the Raptor Riders.
Right, no, I'm saying like there's only one specific one I gotta kill.
No, you have to kill all of them.
Oh, like that with the next set guy?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so those are the gators.
Actually, no, I take that back. Alright.
Oh, there. That I think that was me misreading it. Yeah, it says next saddle's unit, not just next saddle.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, I'm going to scout Tenok. Yeah, scout now.
okay, so I have Lucrezia's group.
Are you going to scout anyone or ambush anyone?
I'm gonna scout both the assassins and
The assassins
Oh, wait,
don't have
stealth.
scouts, they have ambush.
oh wait,
It's different.
stealth, ambush, yeah, ambush.
You're going to ambush them?
I'm just checking what the rules are. Ambush. Scouts. If I'm trying to kill your guys, ambush would make a little bit more sense. Because I can ambush. I can attack on the same turn I drop it from an ambush, right?
Correct.
So I'm just gonna hit ambush with both the assassins and the scouts. so I can drop them right in.
Okay, with the assassins, and are you going to ambush or scout with the scouts?
Ambush.
Okay.
The scout is just 12 inches from the deployment zone. Ambush is 9 inches from any enemy.
Okay. Raptor Rider Saurians are going to go.
The great thing is I won, so I get to go first, right?
Well, yeah. Okay. All right. Put everything back in next. Put everything else you have, except the assassins and scouts.
Okay, the little city guard that good. The Harlem Globetrotters of the city guard. Put them here. And the snipers will go. Not this far in. And the solo militia, because it's not nachos off taking piss. They're just gonna be here.
All right, so
I'm gonna forget where my units are with this highly decorative background.
All right, now scouts. I am going to scout my. Okay, now the question is. Okay, I'm going to place my Kenok 12 inches forward. Wait, let me look at the rules for scout again. 12 inches within the deployment zone, right? And 6 inches from 24 inches away from. Okay, I guess I will have it right here then. No, right here. Okay, this is annoying.
But his wounds reset, right?
What?
His wounds reset, right?
Yeah, wounds reset. All right, you activate first. Music.
Okay, so any turn after the first is when my dudes can't ambush on round 1.
Not on round 1, yes.
So what about the rune markers? How do we do those?
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to place those. Do we place those before or after we deploy? Oh no, it just says it does. Okay, you know what? Let's just place them in, I don't know, fitting locations, I guess.
Oh, here's a big old thing right here.
All right.
And this looks kind of empty, so let's put it right here.
Okay. All right, you activate first.
All right, so where are your guys?
You might want to do something about this.
Oh shit! Yeah, I might. Where are your objective guys, the Raptor Raiders? So these are the Raptor Raiders.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have the snipers. No, they're actually right. They're hold on. Double checking the rules for what Vinci Tech is. How far away I have to be. When it's activated over 9 inches, I'm not going to get 9 inches at a time. We can barely move 6 inches. So luckily these guys are shielded, so they are going to get hit from where they are. So it's a total of how many riders? 10 riders with 1 HP each?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to go have my snipers attack them.
Okay.
And luckily they're close enough that they can do the hand weapons too, right?
Yes.
So,
No, they can't. They have to charge in order to do that.
So so if they charge, can they do both the hand weapons and the snipe? Because you can't charge and do snipe rolls, right?
You cannot. Right. Oh, first of all, random events. Let's see if there is one. No. And then afterquakes on a 5 up, all terrain is difficult terrain. There is. Okay, so if you move back 6 inches, I can't charge you. There is an earthquake going on.
Ah, cool.
However, that means you can't shoot.
You know what? I got the shield. I'm just gonna have to take the risk. So I'm gonna go for the snipe bows A1, reliable, rending, and takedown. So Nat 6s get AP +4.
That's 3, right?
Right.
Well, that's 1. Alright, the Raptor Riders have defense 4. Alright, one of them goes down.
1 down, 9 to go.
You are going to pay for that.
Probably.
Alright, first of all, Ravage. Or for each... Okay, I roll 9 die. For each 6, you take a wound. Alright, you take 1 wound. That's 1 sniper down. As he gets torn apart by the cold one, by the raptor. Alright, 9... Nine attacks. The red one is Naxadal. He is Sergeant. Okay. 1 more attack. 2 more attacks from Primal. That is a total of 8 hits. 1 extra from the Sergeant.
I remember I got the shield in as well, so that'll help.
But yeah, but I have a lance, so you are blocking on. Wait, so what's the sniper's base defense? 3. So you are blocking on 4s. Yeah, 2 of them they die.
Oh, there you go.
Just trampled to death.
I lose more snipers that way.
Okay, over to you. If you want, you can charge with your militia.
Alright, so what kind of damage do my militia do? Well,
everything's difficult terrain. Remember, you can't move more than 6 inches.
Right, so trying to see these guys. This is so I'm not gonna be able to get them with the repeater crossbow this turn, unless I'm
You can get
allowed.
them with
Unless I'm allowed to go through trees.
no.
I'm not, tanks have not yet mastered the art of going through trees. Shit. Because if I attack with my militia now, they'll be in the way of the tank. So. Oh my god, that just barely. 17.9.
Okay.
That just. Oh man. Tixal perfect. Holy crap. Alright.
Alright, that is 6 crossbow shots.
Alright, 6 crossbows. Here. That's 6 repeated crossbows, and I'm going for accuracy. I'm going for accuracy because each of them only has 1 HP, right?
Yeah.
So the which attack will be accuracy.
Alright, that is 4 hits. All blocked.
Crap. Okay, now for the 3 repeater, for the 3 cannon batteries, attack 3 AP2.
All hit. Blocking on 6s. Okay, that is 3 down.
Holy crap! Ignacio was right about the tank.
Uh, 12 inches, running. Over to you.
Okay, now I want to bum rush with my militia.
All right.
Okay, so and militia, of course, cannot go through trees either. How far do I have to bum rush? Like, well, like if I'm bum rushing, how far do I get to go?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, you can't. Difficult terrain.
Oh yeah. So it's just still 6. I'm telling you, man, this forest would be great if it weren't for all these fucking trees. Not that 6.1 back a little bit. So that's not spear territory, is it? Can I hit him with the spears from here?
No, again, there is. No, again, you have to be in charge in order to get into close combat.
Okay, so then I'll go ahead and move him back. Because if I do ahead and have him move, then that's gonna block the tank. So I'm gonna have them creep around this way instead.
All right. Six inches. And wait, do my Raptor Riders have Strider? No, they do not. Six inches. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Okay, so city guard. Done.
Militia over here. Oh, don't forget Lucrezia. Where is she?
She's
Okay,
just one of the two militias. Yeah. I thought this might be an issue with two militias. The one with Lucrezia, there is round, and the one without her is square.
Okay.
That might be a nice visual cue because they're closing ranks around her because she's fucked up pretty badly so far. Are we close enough to defile these ruins? No, I don't think we are.
Yes, you are, but are you sure you can cast spells with it?
Nah, it'd be in character if she defiled the crap out of these ruins.
Alright.
I defiled it so hard I fell down the stairs. Do you have stairs in your house?
You have to activate it. You'll activate it next.
Oh.
You'll defy it next time. Next turn. Okay, turn 2. First of all, random event. There is a random event.
Ooh.
Reds are 10s, whites are 1s. 21. Carnivorous fauna. Until the end of the mission, whenever a unit enters terrain, roll 1 die. On a 1, it takes a dangerous terrain test.
Oh no! I've got 2 about to enter the fray. Oh no!
No, well, terrain specifically. So,
No, I'm saying I got both the scouts and the assassins ready to drop in.
Okay, so no quakes, so everyone can move as normal. However, reminder that terrain specifically means difficult or dangerous terrain or something different. Like, for example, this is terrain. This altar is terrain.
So it's like, so the only thing that would like really change horribly right now is trying to defile the shit out of that ruin.
Yes.
Oh my god, the game knows I'm trying to defile the ruins. It's trying to stop me from defiling. That's just gonna make me want to defile them more, man. I like being the bad guy. I get to do this more often.
Alright, you may drop your ambushers now.
Oh, yeah, I'll double check the rules for that. Start of any round over 9 inches away.
Almost forgot to move my gators. Yeah, this way.
So, I don't want to block the line of sight the tank has. So, assassins.
Have to be 9 inches away.
Right. Further. Because when I tried to do the measure, it measured from where they initially were. Now the scouts. How far is that? That 8 point. No, a little bit. A little to the left, boys. Little to the left.
Okay, it is my turn first. I'm going to charge the... No, I'm not in range to charge the tank. Wait, can I? Let me see. And no. Yeah, I'm going to run towards the tank, though.
That's a lot of movement.
Yeah, they're fast.
Okay. But you're not close enough to actually attack the tank.
Correct.
You're just gonna stand in front of the tank.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of running towards it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see how that works out for you, buddy. Tank is gonna do tank things. How many do you have left?
6.
6, all right. And I got 9 shots. Okay, we're gonna start with the cannon battery Attack 3, AP 2.
All right, that is 3 hits, and 3 go down.
Oh, man! You know, when I get back to town, I'm going to have to apologize to Ignacio about the tank.
All right, now the crossbows.
Tank putting in work. Tank's going on the thumbnail of the next stream.
All right, 2 hits, blocking on 4s. All right, 1 more goes down. I'm going to get rid of the musician. All right, morale on a... All right, I fail morale, but I am fearless. All right, they are fine.
Okay, so you're
Still
down.
running.
So you're down to 2.
Yes.
All right, so I guess that's your turn.
Yes, I'm going to assault your city guard with Tenok.
Alright.
Okay. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. AP 1, so you are blocking on 5s. Alright, you lose 1.
Where are they? Oh, here we go.
Right here. Now strike back with your swords.
Okay, city guard swords are at just simple basic attack 1s.
Right. Alright, that is 2 hits. Blocking on 3s. Alright. He takes 1 wound, which means they are tied.
Alright, so no morale test.
Right. Now you can charge with your militia.
I kind of want to see what I can do with my... I know it's dangerous terrain, but I gave my scouts wings, so they have flying.
Yeah, they're Strider.
May move through units and... Oh, they can also... Thanks to flying, they can go through terrain also. So these guys can go 12 inches, right?
Right.
Scouts have 12 inches, and they got hand crossbows. Here's your dudes. Oh, you know, I'm gonna move with the militia first just to make room for the scouts. This is Ignacio's, boys. I don't think I have enough room to rush.
Yeah, you do. No difficult terrain anymore.
Oh, cool.
Alright. That is 10 attacks. Hitting on 5s.
On 5s.
Okay, that's 4. Blocking on 4s. Alright, 1 more. The banner goes down. Only Naxodl is left.
Only 1 guy's left.
I'm going to Ravage. Fail. Now, 1 attack as normal. On a 6 is explode. Nope. Morale. Fail. Fearless. Fail. Use routed.
Oh my god! A devil! You were talking earlier about get the snake eyes. Ah, crap, ladies and did I just win that one?
Yep, that's your victory. We can keep
Holy
playing
shit!
now to keep playing to count. What is it? Now to keep playing for XP.
But that's the whole like I can't just like call it here.
You can, but we can still play for XP.
You know what? My entire strategy was just to kill those dudes. And now I've killed those dudes. I don't want to risk it because, like, that's why I just had everyone drop in. So, like, are we able to, like, finish out this one turn so I can defile the rune and then call it?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright.
Okay, run.
Because I don't want to risk anyone else using it.
Okay, yeah, and now you want to defile it, right?
Yeah, I'm defiling the shit out of this.
Okay, first of all, let's check if it's danger strain. It is not. Okay, you have defiled this temple rule.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Okay, yep, that is the turn. Your militia gets 2 XP for surviving. And everyone 1 XP for everyone else.
2 XP for the militia, 1 XP for everyone else.
And now let's see if my Raptor Riders permadie. They do!
Oh! I hit them so hard they got nuked from existence. Okay, wait a minute. The militia that is not so like Ignacio's militia, they're the ones who get the 2, right?
Oh yeah, we'll roll for the sniper, see if they permadie.
Over here.
Oh, they come back stronger, get 1 XP. Okay, so does anyone have 5 XP yet?
Double check. So my snipers get 2. Okay. Lucrezia is finally on the board with 2. Lucrezia's militia has 2.
Oh, someone from the OPR team said, read what you want to read to make it an enjoyable stream, but don't show the PDF. Show the whole PDF.
Cool. So I wasn't actually showing the PDF on my end anyway, so the VODs will go back up.
Okay.
Send them my heartfelt regards. So that I deeply. In fact, you know, just give me just give me a when we're done here. Give me the link. Invite me to their Discord. I want to thank him personally.
You need to be in their Patreon for that.
Oh, never mind. Well, I'll send them my deepest regards. Tell them from a fellow writer and someone who works with lore and story regularly. I deeply appreciate you letting us do this, and we want to do right by your work. Okay, so 1 for the assassins, 1 for the scouts. The city guard are up to 4. But no, I got myrtleized so bad at the beginning that nobody's leveled up.
Okay. Okay, I got a net of 30 points since I got 300 points, but I lost my Raptor Riders. Raptor Riders got exterminated.
So I only get 150 because I won, right? So that brings me to...
Let me see if I can get any monsters. Oh, a Spinosaurus.
So that brings me up to 1195. I don't want to drop anything right now because everything got it. Okay, so now the hush has fallen over the plains. The riders have been slaughtered. Ignacio comes in like with a with a box of donuts. He's looking at the like, what'd I miss?
Okay, so I am taking a Spinosaurus next match. My answer to your tank.
Alright. I want to explore a couple of these heroes. So,
Yes, you can take a third hero.
So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what we did last time. I'm gonna just hold off and like go through this Monday night, and then just like DM you when it goes because I'm up to 1195 right now.
But that was fun. I mean, the first match was very close, but the second one, well, the tank did a number on me.
Well, the thing is, like, even if the tank didn't, then the scouts and the assassins were going to. Like, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm actually just gonna have to start reading the objectives in planet form because it's actually a war game, and that's what you gotta do in war. So I will, after I read through and see the objectives, like, it was just what we did last week, and since now we've gotten the okay from OPR, I'm gonna unprivate it, and we'll just go ahead and do it next week. We'll move forward since we don't have to sort through all this stuff.
Okay, but yeah, work has been a little bit stringent lately. There have been a few deadlines that I've already failed to meet.
So would you like to take a week off?
Yeah, that is fine.
All right, because I'll be totally honest. I've been playing a lot of Super Battle Golf, and I've kind of been itching to stream that too. Or maybe like it's been a while since there are a couple of people get that in. But so yeah, we're gonna take a week off of one-page rules. We'll be coming back in 2 weeks with more fun, more tanks, more violence, more Italians.
More dinosaurs.
Yeah, unless the tank gets to him first.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you all for your patience with me having infrequent uploads, but I'm so glad that I got to do this. So thanks for coming, and expect more to come.
And I am your faithful Amanda Splats. Schedule will be going up tomorrow. I'm your faithful Amanda Splats at the Amanda Splats Project. And y'all have a good night.
All right, outro.
Wow!